Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Amanda, otherwise known as the Tangled Skeins Crafter, and today I thought I'd do like a really quick unbagging of several patterns. Most of them are counted cross stitch, and then I have two that are stamped cross stitch. I don't have my tripod here. I'm at someone else's house, so I brought these along and didn't think to bring like a tripod or anything, so it's going to be really shaky. Anyway, let's get started. I got all of these from AliExpress. They do this thing where daily you can collect coins, and then you can use those coins towards up to like 95% or something like that off of some of their, a selection of their items. And all of these I got with coins. So I think most of them I paid less than $1 for with free shipping, and then one kit I paid like $2 and something for with free shipping. I ordered them all separately. They all came around the same time. I still have like, I think 2 or 3 more coming, but I'm not sure when I'm going to get those, and I'm going to start one of these today. That's why I wanted to go on and do an unbagging, just in case anybody's interested. All right, let's get started. So this first one is Dream Pattern Cross Stitch brand, I guess. There's the product number, and it's called Halloween Girl. There is what it's gonna look like. I got this with cotton threads on 14 count. Looks like 14 count is gonna be 37 by 52 centimeters when it's done. It is not full coverage. Most of the things y'all see me get are full coverage, but most of these are not, so it's going to be interesting for me. I cannot count for the life of me lately. I realized that while working on my Haid sow that I've been working on. I have a couple places that I've messed up, and I'm not unpicking all of them, so I'm just going to try to make it work. So let's see how this goes. At least this one, ones like this, is going to be a lot easier to tell when I've miscounted, like right away, instead of waiting for days to and lots of stitches to realize that I messed up. But isn't this cute? I'm not exactly sure why it's called Halloween Girl. I guess because of her. I wish it would focus. Cute little girl in a witch's costume, I guess. The bird on a broom. It's got a lot of just little things, and it's going to be fun doing all these little, like, separate little images, because it's going to feel like a bunch of little finishes. Alright, it comes with a chart. Ooh, on very squeaky paper. Very shiny, glossy paper. Looks like 3 sheets, front and back. Printed very large, very clearly. It's got the legend on one of them. It shows these are all full stitches. There's 19 colors. Then there's 1 color for French knots and 4 colors for back stitch. It shows you how the pages should be laid out. Oh, okay. So these are all, this is the right side edge. So page 3, 6, and 9. I was very confused on how there's 3 pages yet 9 showed on the grid. This is what happens when I don't look at stuff first. And then there's 2 on this one. It's kind of confusing, not gonna lie. Like, I'm glad I'm looking at it now. So here's page 1. Shouldn't show all of it, I guess. Page 2. I'm so confused. Oh, page 3 is one of the small ones, and then page 4 and 5, and then page 7 and 8 is in 1. So that's the bottom. Wow, that was confusing for me. I'm sorry if I was confusing for y'all how I did that. I feel like they kind of separated it weird, but maybe not. And then it comes on this like cream color or tan color fabric. Has 2 needles in it. 164. Okay, it looks like they hand wrote the item number on the fabric and on the floss card. And here's the floss card. It's a DMC floss card. I don't know if that means that's DMC floss or not. I did choose cotton though, with the 19 colors. And of course they're very Halloween colors, which I love. I wish there was more purple, because you know that's my favorite color, but oranges, grays, blacks, browns, purple. I think it's going to be really cute. And I look forward to start. This is not the one I'm going to start though. I'll show you the one I'm getting ready to start last. Alright. I do like that they wrote the number on everything. That way if it gets separated. It just came in a plain like Ziploc plastic bag. I think most of the counter ones I got, or if not all, I think all of them I got today are the dream pattern. Alright, let's look at this one. This one, dream pattern cross stitch, is called Christmas Arrival Calendar. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. Cotton thread, 14 count, 34 by 57 centimeters. So this one is going to be, is it slightly shorter but slightly wider than the other one? Or no, slightly narrower but slightly longer than the other one. Let me pause and open this. Again, it just came in a clear plastic Ziploc baggie. I thought this was really cute. Again, not my normal pattern, but, or design, kind of, not my normal style. I wish I could talk, but really cute. And I forgot to look at the back on the other one. The instructions for without pre-printed fabric cross stitch. It gives you instructions on how to find the center, how to get your floss, how to stitch it, and how to clean it. Alright, this one looks like this one has 8 pages. 153 stitches by 267 stitches. I'm doing 14 count, so 2 strands, full and half stitch, 1 for back. I didn't read that on the other one, sorry. This one has just 9 colors. Again, printed large and clear. Pause. Printed large and clear. Symbols are easy to read on the chart. It's really cute little images. Has the legend on every page, which is nice. Looks like it's all full stitches. I'm not seeing any partial stitch or anything. And then it came on this navy Aida with the 2 needles. I haven't stitched on dark fabric in a very long time, so this should be interesting. And then here are the 9 colors. They wrote the item number on the floss card, so that's nice. Did they write the... And they did, even though it's really hard to see, they did write the product number on the fabric also. I feel like at least most of these colors are going to show up really good, really pop on this dark fabric. They look a little lighter in my camera. It's kind of dim in here for me though, so this might actually be as bright as it's showing up on camera. It's showing up a lot darker in person. That's why I was afraid maybe it won't pop on this fabric, but it is kind of dim in here, so we will see. Okay, I'm gonna put that away and get the next one. This one's a little smaller. We're back to the Halloween theme. This one came in just a little plastic wrap with the adhesive seal. This one, Dream Pattern Cross Stitch. Happy Halloween. Cotton thread, 14 count. It's going to be 33 by 18 centimeters. It has the same instructions on the back. And then this one is just front and back of one sheet of paper. Looks like it has 12 full stitch colors and 2 back stitch colors. 145 stitches wide by 69 stitches high. Again, it is not a full coverage. And again, it is printed clearly, very easy to read. And it's nice large. I don't even need my glasses for these charts, which I really appreciate. This one comes on brown, tan, whatever you want to call it, Ada. The floss is stuck to it. All right. I forgot to mention they're all serged around the edge, which I really appreciate. 2 needles. This one does not have the product number written on it that I can see on the fabric. And then the floss card does have it on there. And then there's the 13 colors. Not a whole lot of floss, but it's not a huge design. Like the bright pinks. Just bright, happy colors. I'm hoping that as I'm editing this, I'm putting up what I paid for it and what they are listed as price-wise. I'll try and remember to do that. But yeah, I thought this was really cute. Like I said, just kind of, I'm trying to find some stuff that calls to me that I really enjoy looking at, that I will enjoy stitching, that isn't going to take me years to complete. Because, you know, I usually do the full coverage, and I get bored of them easy. Hopefully I don't get bored of these. And I get some of them completed. Now this one is not seasonal, so this makes me happy. Probably end up framing this and putting it in my kitchen above my coffee bar. Just one second, I'll pause for this clock. Tell you what, that clock, I mean, it's a beautiful grandfather clock. And it's nice. It's kind of pleasant to listen to, but it's right next to the bedroom I'm hanging out in right now while my car is getting worked on. And it's so loud. Like I was trying to take a nap and it kept waking me up like every 15 minutes. But I love it. It's a very nice clock. Anyway, back to this Dream Pattern Cross Stitch. This one's called Coffee Letter. And it's just very suiting for me. I drink coffee almost every day. I need one also that's like teas, because I drink tea a lot too. Cotton threads, 14 count, 34 by 45 centimeter. It's got all the other stuff on the side. This one looks like it has 4 pages. Very large, very clearly printed. Very easy to read. Shows that there's 6 colors in full stitch. 149 stitches wide by 204 stitches high. And it says use 2 strands for full stitch, half stitch, 1 strand per back. I'm thinking it's all just full stitch. And it doesn't have to show the layout because the layout's really self-explanatory. This is also on a brown Ada. see with the 2 needles. This one does have the item number written on it. And on the card, are those even the same item numbers? I got confused. Yes, okay. And then it's just blacks, browns, yellows, and white. But I think it's going to be really cute when it's done. And again, it should be pretty obvious if I miscount while I'm working on it. So hopefully I'll catch any mistakes pretty early on. I know I'm going through these pretty fast, but also in just the clears Ziploc envelope. Going through them pretty fast because there's not a whole lot of difference to them, just the design itself. This one, back to like a winter theme, is super cute. I mean, come on, look at this. Dream pattern cross stitch. This one's called Winter Fun. It's cotton threads, 14 count, 37 by 52 centimeters. All right, let's try this again. I was going through all the kits and stuff, and I had done this whole one and was working on another one, when I realized I somehow had stopped my recording. I had paused because the grandfather clock in the house I'm in right now was going off, and then I guess when I went to unpause it, instead of unpausing it, I just stopped it. So I'm going to go through this one again. So this is the Dream Pattern Cross Stitch Winter Fun. I think I already said this, but cotton thread, 14 count, 37 by 52 centimeters. All the same instructions and stuff on the back. It's another one that's just, I just think it's so cute that it's in a little ice skating boot, what do you call it? Ice skate, just an ice skate. Anyway, it's just so cute. But another one that's really clearly printed, you know, it's just nice and large and easy to see. This one has 8 pages, 160 stitches wide by 240 stitches, tall. My brain just stopped for no reason. I got distracted by the little tree. I didn't realize there was a little heart. Anyway, this one has 16 colors used in full stitch, and then 5 of those colors are used in back stitch. It's on that squeaky glossy paper. But I mean, it's still better than just regular printer paper that's going to tear easy. This is really cute. And I keep saying it about all of them, but I look forward to working on this one. And there that goes again. It's a very pretty grandfather clock. But I tell you what, it's really loud. And whenever I'm in a bedroom while my car's getting worked on. I'm staying here just for one car's getting worked on, and I was trying to take a nap earlier, and it's so loud it kept waking me up every 15 minutes. Anyway, this one comes with the brown Ada, 2 needles, and the product number written on it. Serged all the way around. I keep forgetting to say that about all of them. And the product number is also on the floss card. And here are the 16 colors. Good amount of white. Got greens, blues, browns, and reds, and pink. And I think it's going to look really cute. On this brown fabric. So I usually stitch on white or on printed, so it's nice having these different colors to stitch on. And then it just came in the clear Ziploc bag. Alright, the last 2 kits I'm going to show you are both Joy Sunday. They're both printed. Joy Sunday cross stitch pre-printed fabric and dispensable chart reading. Contains cotton fabric, cotton thread, needle, and instructions. I translated this with my translator app earlier, and it says like high definition printed canvas or something like that. This one is Winter Cabin. I was wanting more winter themed projects that weren't Christmas themed projects, so I thought this would work pretty good for that. And I really like the image, and the birds are cute. It comes in the reusable, you know, the Ziploc baggie, the printed Ziploc baggie. It has all the instructions and everything, and care instructions printed on the plastic. Which, if you've ever had a Joy Sunday kit before, then you'll know. Which I think I've seen another company do this, but Joy Sunday, that's where I first saw it. So I always think of this as the Joy Sunday way. Alright, and then there's the cover page. It's got like a address and stuff on there too for the manufacturer. It's on the thick glossy paper also. This one looks like it has 29 colors used in full stitch, 4 colors used in half stitch, 2 colors used in French knots, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors used in back stitch. It's just the front and back of the one sheet. It's not not as big as the other ones were, but it's still printed clearly, easy to read. The back stitch is pretty easy to read. Looks like a lot of the background is going to be half stitch, so that should go pretty quick. The background, I shouldn't say background, but like the ground and what was that, trees, like the background trees. And then looks like there's some unstitched spaces too in the sky. I like it. I think it's going to be fun to stitch on. I'm not looking forward to the back stitching because it's not my favorite thing to do, but it's not a large canvas. 114 stitches wide by 82 stitches high. It's got the legend all around it. It has the back stitch on the left. It's got the full stitches along the bottom. And then it's got the half stitches and French knots on the right. And then it's pretty easy to read. The colors and symbols on the canvas are different than the colors and symbols that are on the paper pattern. So if you've never worked with a kit like this, then you got to be aware of this, because that can get really confusing if you haven't done it before. I think they do it this way for a higher contrast, so it's easier to see when you're stitching. And I mean, it's like easier to see this little circle than it is to see this little N, you know what I mean? So I think that's why they do that. It's a nice stiff canvas. It'll soften up as you work on it. I have several Joy Sunday kits now, and I like working on them. Serged all the way around. Like I said, pretty clearly printed. I'm getting kind of addicted to my like painting fairy and 5-stitch kits that they use like just different colors that are easier on my eyes, and their printing is so clear. Their symbols they use and their printing, it's just so easy to read that I'm getting kind of spoiled by them. But Joy Sunday does a really good job too. And then here's the floss. They have, I think it's 2 needles in here, stapled to the floss card. Sorry, trying to do this one-handed. The floss is tangled up. All right. Well, they don't have marked which one, but it tells you if it's 11 count, then use 3 threads or 4 threads, I guess, and then 14 count uses 2 threads. Like I said, they're a little tangled up, but here are the colors. Very little black, that's good. It's got a good variety of color in it. So I won't just, been working on kits lately that have a lot of dark colors, or I've been focusing on a lot of the dark colors, so it's nice to have some of the bright ones. But yeah, pretty. I didn't even see how many colors there are. Oh, that explains it. There's 2, because this one has 3. Let's see, this one shows 1 through 15 and 16 through 30. And this one has 31 through 33. So there's 33 colors of floss, and then it shows you how many strands of each color are in the holes. It shows you the DMC code for the colors. I think that's what that means. How many strands? Because that 0.5, I doubt they have just like a half strand. But anyway, just 1 second. Sorry, I was sitting cross-legged the whole time I've been recording, and my knees and my ankles started really hurt. So I'm guessing 0.5. I guess these numbers are how much you're going to be using. So like this one, you're going to use 2 strands of it. This one's 4. I looked and it looks like there's 2 full strands in there. This one, I guess you're only going to use a half strand, but they couldn't just put a half strand, so they have a whole strand in there. At least that's how, I'm assuming that's how that works. All right, and then the final kit, which is the one I'm getting ready to start. Already took out the plastic, so it's Joy Sunday, and it's got the same plastic envelope with the zipper on top, with the printing on the back. And the one I'm getting ready to start as soon as I'm done recording, Joy Sunday cross stitch, is the stocking. It just says Christmas stocking 1. I thought it was really pretty. You could put a name up there if you want. And it's a Christmas stocking, and it's, I mean, Christmas themed, but it's not like in your face Christmas. I thought it was just really pretty. It's 14 count, 37 by 55 centimeters. Can't remember if I actually told you on the other one. And then, let's see, it looks like it has 48 colors of full stitch. This one comes on a pretty thin little folded paper, so there's 4, wait, oh, there's also French knots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors of French knots, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colors of back stitch. That's a lot of colors of back stitch, and I do not enjoy back stitching, but it really makes the thing stand out, so it's worth taking the time to do. Looks kind of funny when you just look at it on the pattern. But yeah, shows you the image, and it shows you the layout of the pages, just the 4 pages. I have not cross-stitched a stocking before. This doesn't come with like the backing, the felt, and all that stuff. It's just the Ada with the printed pattern. I do have a kit somewhere that I never started that has everything with it, I believe, but they usually cost a lot more. I think I paid like $2 and something for this after using all the coins. Like I said, I'll try to make sure to put up the prices. All right, Christmas stocking 1. And of course, it's not a full coverage since it is stocking shape, but it's very easy to see. You can see the elements in it, even with it before you stitch it and put in the back stitch. You can see like the horse with the little sleigh and the snowman and the Christmas tree, the house, the church. At least I assume that's a church. All right, it's got the legend printed on the fabric, the full stitches across the bottom and up the right side for this one. So there's 48 collars, and then here's the French knots and the back stitch. There's no half stitch in this one. I think I'm just going to start at the top and work my way down on this one. I was thinking about starting down here and working my way up, but I think if I do it that way, I'm going to get bored whenever I get to the top and not want to actually finish it. So I'm going to start at the top and get the big blocks of color out of the way first, which I know there's a pretty good little stream of color here, but this is the one that's going to be the most boring, so I'm going to start with it. I find it interesting how it's staggered. Instead of just coming straight down, it's like staggered every so many stitches. So I guess it's a little thicker on top, and then it thins out a little bit, and then it widens again. I don't know how I'm going to finish this, if I'm actually going to finish it as a stocking. That's my plan right now, but we will see. I have no idea how. I don't have a goal set on when to get this done by. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do this for myself or if I'm going to make it and then save it for when I have grandkids or if one of my adult kids wants it. We will see. There's that clock again. I'm just here to enjoy it, stitching it. Okay, 166 stitches wide by 258 stitches high. Let's look at the floss. Here's the needle stapled to the floss card. See, there is 2 floss cards stapled together, so 51 collars altogether. Looks like. Did I mention it's serged all the way around? I think I did. And printed clearly. Whenever I do a bunch of them in a row, like I did for this video, I forget what I've said about each one. Yeah, it's printed clearly. It's easy to read. I mean, I do have to wear my glasses, but that's just me. You can see where like some of the French knots and stuff are going to go. Not looking forward to those. I cannot do those. I just really cannot do French knots. They never want to turn out right for me. Anyway, here is, pardon me, the floss. It's all tangled. Pardon me. Let's see, 1 through 15, 16 through 30. Had to pause and get a drink. The coughing is kind of worrying me because I have been exposed to a coworker who just tested positive for flu A. So wish me luck in not catching that. I think I just had dry throat from talking so much. Here is 31 through 45. And then 46 through 51. It's a lot of colors, which I love when there's a lot of colors because that usually means it turns out pretty. They're all tangled up, so it's really hard to show you them well, but got a lot of the darker blues and some browns. Lots of blues. I mean, you saw the picture. Lots of blues in it. Some white, some some tans, some creams, some oranges. Lots and lots of blues. Let's look and see what... Just one second. I'll take those cards apart since I'm getting ready to start on it anyway. I wanted to see what color, was it 27 is going to be? 27. So this is like the topmost color is the one I'm going to start on. And then what's this next color? What's it say? Yeah, I'm struggling with the paper pattern. It got dim in here. And even with my glasses, I'm struggling with the paper pattern a little bit. Looks like 6. So it looks like this color is the next one. It's a lot darker to my eyes than it is on my camera. Like the lighting in here, I just have one overhead light on right now, and it's just really makes it difficult. But yeah, looks like these two are the colors I'm starting with. I'm sorry, I'm like really close. I hate doing stuff with one hand. So wish me luck on my eyes surviving tonight. Actually, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I'm actually at my husband, soon to be ex-husband's house. He's working on my car for me to save me like $800 is what they were going to charge me to fix it at a mechanic. So I just drove the like 3.5 hours to his house, and he's bought the parts and he's doing the labor for me for free. So that's really nice. So I'm actually in my daughter's room. She still has a room here, and I'm just sitting in her room because I feel weird just wandering around his house now. But and I'm gonna be working on this while he's working on the car. As soon as I brought it here, he already had issues like he's changing the wheel bearings on the front end, and it already had complications as soon as he looked at it. Like he needed extra tools and parts because of something that was wrong with it. And then on the way here, I realized I have like a leak, I think, in my water pump. Luckily, the car didn't overheat on the way here, but so I don't know if he's going to try to fix that too while he's working on it. It's already getting dark outside, and I still have to drive another 2 hours tonight to go to my daughter's house. And then I'm supposed to take her to another place that's like, I think a couple hours from where she lives, and then drive back to my place, which is another 3 hours. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it in this car. Wish me luck. Anyway, it's a little bit of how my life's going right now. I might have the flu, might not, and my car might be fixed, might not. But at least I have my stitching with me. All right. Well, anyway, that's enough rambling. I'm going to stop this video. Might edit it before I start stitching, but I think I'm going to stitch for a while and then edit it and get it uploading for y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I know I'm a little rambly and I'm not consistent with uploading anymore, and the phone quality, well, it's not bad. It's really, me holding the phone, recording, it cannot be the best thing for you to watch. I do appreciate y'all still sticking with me. I know I was away for like a year while I got settled in my new life. So I appreciate y'all for still supporting me, still watching my videos and liking them. If you haven't already, if you're new to my channel, or if you haven't, just you watched a couple and decide you do want to stick around, please think about subscribing. If you know someone who might like my content, I do a lot of the unbaggings and unboxings. I'm going to start trying to do some more content. Get my camera set up. Like I keep saying every video, I'm going to get my computer and camera set up so I can start recording real videos again. But I'm going to start trying to do some stitch with me's and stuff again. Except maybe I'll actually try to do some live ones this time. I've always been scared to do that, but I'm going to try. Because I'd like to interact more with the stitching community, and I might start doing my diamond painting again and uploading those, and maybe even some latch hook or something, or knitting content. I want to get back into my knitting. Let me know what you would like to see on my channel, since you're the one watching it, and tell me which of these kits was your favorite. I mean, here's my 2 printed ones, and then my cute little winter fun one, my coffee, happy Halloween, Christmas arrival calendar, or Halloween girl. Do you have any of these? Have you stitched any of these? Do you want to see progress on any specific one? Do you want me to do stitch with me's on any specific one? Let me know. Thank you again for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.